Hey there awesome people, how's it going? It's Kiltenth here and welcome back to some more Path of Exile. This time I'm going to show you the build idea I've made and I've heard from one of my friends actually. So let's get started. This is an Inquisitor Discharge build cast on crit, and here I'm running dual Cospri melees. So the idea of this build is basically, since you are gonna deal a lot of elemental damage with Inquisitor, and since Discharge is elemental damage, we thought that this build should work fairly well actually. I mean, yeah, so I haven't done Merciless Lab and Uber Lab yet because I really don't trust myself about this build. The reason is, this is not a build, this is not a reliable build. I mean, there are times you're gonna discharge 20 seconds a time, 20 seconds a second or something, and then there will be situations where you're gonna just struggle and not gonna discharge for like 2 or 3 seconds, and that's actually enough to let you die actually. So yeah, from normal and what's that called, cruel lab, I got righteous providence and inevitable judgment. So we are basically gonna hit a lot with our crit strikes, and we also have increased 100% increased crit chance, which is more than enough. But again, there will be situations where you will struggle and not discharge at all. So I was using a wagon dagger before dual Cospris, but I just wanted to try this out. I actually have no idea what am I doing with this build, but I will try to explain to you guys. So what we have here is Discharge with Controlled Destruction and Life Leech support. So if we keep discharging, we're gonna leech life, which will basically gonna make us indestructible, kind of. Then we have socketed gems have plus 3.5% crit hit strike chance gauntlets, or gloves you can say, which we are using Cyclone with increased crit strikes, Fortify. MainH is, this is, I actually couldn't find a gem to put here, so this is not necessary at all. And on my second Cospri melees, I'm using Vortex, Assassin's Mark with Blasphemy. The reason why I'm using Vortex is you're gonna have 60% increased crit strike chance against shield enemies, which Vortex will do. So that kind of makes sense. Also, if you have any suggestions about this build, just feel free to leave a comment down below. So yeah, on my what's that called, on my Helm, I'm using Herald of Ice, Cold Penetration, Ice Bite, and Discipline. On my chest piece, I'm using Summon Ice Golem with Cast when Damage Taken support, and I also use Portal with Cast when Damage Taken support. I also use Ice Nova, increased AoE, and Power Charge on crit support, which will allow me to generate more power charges if I crit with Ice Nova. And also Voll's Protector will give me power charge too. So yeah, and I really hate running over and over when I die, running all the way to where I died, because you will die a lot with this build. So yeah, this kind of makes sense. And I have Whirling blades with faster attacks and Fortify again, because we have basically no movement speed at all. So I'm I'm not gonna explain my passive skill tree here because it's not done yet, and also it will take a lot of time actually. But what I did basically is I grabbed almost all the life nodes, starting from here going this way. I picked like this, and well, basically I grabbed all the life nodes first until this point here, wall packed, and then I have get the intuitive leap to get my power charges here and here, and at level 68 or around that, no, actually before 68, at level 63 or something, I converted to, or I switched to CI, and then I grabbed all my and still trying to grab energy shield nodes. So yeah, link will be in the description below. So this is how the build actually looks like, and it looks like I'm having a trouble with my internet connection, kind of lag spikes and all that stuff. So anyways, you kind of one-shot mostly anything. But if you're lucky enough, you will see that the build's gonna not work in some situations. Like, see that? I couldn't discharge there, basically. That was strange. So, look at this, look at this. So, by that reliability, I was talking about this. You are not gonna discharge sometimes, and that was elemental reflect there. Elemental reflects are always dangerous. So here's a breach, let's try this out. So as you guys can see, you're basically overkilling most of the monsters. There's a 6 socket there. You might also think, like, after looking at my build in the link below, you might think like that build should work actually, but to be honest, sometimes it gets really annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you're gonna see, man, if you build this, you're gonna see there's simply no reliability. You motherfucker. There's simply no reliability. Like, you think like, oh shit, this build actually works. Look at, did you see that? That might be fatal in some situations. Actually, not might be, it will be fatal in some situations. So you might play this build like, oh shit, this build actually works very well, but you will see that you will struggle a lot with this build. But one thing is, the single target damage isn't that bad actually. Like, most of the times you're gonna see a lot of discharge builds here and there, and what you're gonna see is people are complaining about single target damages all over the internet. And see that? I mean, it isn't bad at all. You're not gonna maybe one shot, but I mean, it's not bad, clearly. And holy shit, I couldn't discharge there for some reason. So yeah, link will be in the description below. This is the build. If you have any suggestions, just feel free to comment down below, so that, I mean, I know there's a lot for me to still learn about this game, so maybe you can teach me, because to be honest, I haven't played most of the builds yet, because it's been like 3 months or maybe 4 months since I started playing this game, and I only have 300-ish hours in this game. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, any advices, feel free to comment down below. And also, if you want to see more content, more Path of Exile, or any game actually, I mean, if I can afford it, if I can buy it, just feel free to comment down below and I will try to play that game if most of you guys want me to play to. And also, if you want to see, if you, what did I just say there? If you guys want to see more Path of Exile, just smash that subscribe button and also leave a thumbs up, and I will see you guys on my next video. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys that I will be going full fire damage at like level 80 or something. So yeah, stay tuned. I will try to post as many videos as I can actually. So yeah, stay tuned, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on my next video.